Today I'd like to do a review of the Grayl water purifier. This one is the ultralight water purifier bottle. This has been around for a while and I had never seen it before. Nikki and I went into REI in Dallas this last week and I was asking one of the salespeople what was popular for sale, and she directed us toward this. And I'm pretty impressed because I've done water filters before. I've done plenty of filters on this channel. And I think I'm in one purifier. I think I've done the Lifesaver water bottle purifier that doesn't use any chemicals or electronics. And this is the same thing. This is a bottle. I'm going to do an unboxing of it. But some quick specs on it. It has a filter that I'll show you in a second. And it has 300 uses, and which is about 40 gallons. So this one bottle for about $45, you get 40 gallons or 150 liters purified. This will filter out, purify viruses, bacteria, protozoa, particulates like silt and sediment, and microplastics. Chemicals, chlorine, benzene, chloroform, and heavy metals like lead, arsenic, and chromium. The way this works is you basically pull the bottle apart, you fill this outer thing with dirty water, and then you press it back, and then the clean water goes inside. What I'm going to do now is I'm doing an unboxing and go through it and talk about it. On the box itself, it has some basic directions. There's a small book. This is a good tip that's on here. It's talking about cross-contamination to have the cap on. That's a similar thing with every filter or purifier on the MicroWorks from MSR. That's the reason there's that cap that goes on the bottom. So when you're transporting it, or you're taking it somewhere, or you are crossing into a stream or creek that's contaminated, that's why that cap is there, is to keep the bottom clean. And that's why you want to flush it once in a while with your clean water. That way, when you put it on your cups, you're not contaminating that outer ring of your Nalgene specifically. And Lifesaver was the same way. Their bottle, the Lifesaver bottle had a cap on it, and that was to prevent when you're scooping in or pouring in water, to prevent the contaminated water from spilling down and going around it. Not to freeze. Purified cartridges can withstand up to 2 freeze-thaw cycles, but it is best to prevent freezing. On adventures where temps are near or below freezing, keep your bottle full to increase freezing time, and close to your body to keep it warm. First impressions, it looks pretty good. The bottom has like a anti-slip ring around the bottom. It has the basic instructions: fill, press, drink. Designed in the USA, made in China, and BPA free. It's got their website. And then I guess let's take the top off. The top has a seal on it, like a silicone kind of thing, that would seal it in the middle. That is the inside, if that works very well. And then that is where your purified water would go. And this is it. So I'm going to pull it apart. This is where your contaminated, your raw water would go. And then again, there is a fill line right here. And this is your filter. It has another ring right here. Has a little latch that's right here and a little indention right here to connect it. I am going to ask Nikki to film for me. And I'm actually gonna go to the pond right back here and dip it in and see how it goes. I've pulled out the bottom one, making sure that the top is secure so it's not going to get dirty. I'm going to go in the pond, fill up the water. I'm going to make sure that it is at this fill line, which it's not. So then I'm just a little below it. So now I'm going to take and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. So I tried this before and I went ahead and loosened the top so the pressure could release. And as you can see, now there's water inside. Well, it tastes just like normal water. So what you can do is you can pull it. There's your purified water inside. You can see there's still some sediment and stuff in there. And that's it. That was me going down to the pond to fill this up with Nikki's help. One thing that I did notice is, obviously because of pressure, it had to go somewhere. I had cracked this, so I'm not physically sticking my hands in the pond water and on here. It just tastes like warm water. And then it seals. And so if you're going to be hiking and there's no leaking coming out, I am all for purifiers that don't need chemicals or electronics. Extra purifier cartridges are just $25. And if you're doing a lot of travel, this seems like a really good option. This is definitely cup holder friendly if you're going in a car. It's way smaller than an Nalgene, which for comparison, here's a Nalgene and there's the size comparison. Katadyn has one, definitely the Lifesaver bottle. The Katadyn, the problem with theirs is you are sucking, it's the same pressure issue that this would have if you're trying to suck through it, which is why when you press on it takes your whole body weight to get the water moving. It takes a lot of force to pull that water through, and the Katadyn bottle, you're sucking the water through the media and it's really hard. And that's one benefit with the Lifesaver bottle and all the Lifesaver products is that it's pressurized. So you open it and water comes out, and kind of similar to this, even though it's not pressurized, you are pressurizing it to get the water to come through. And this seems like a good option. I'm going to keep using it. I have had some bad luck with bottles in the past that worked great for the first couple of rounds, and then you start using them over and over, like on a daily basis, and you start getting leaks and stuff. I did that on a couple other bottles, some filters, and we'll see how this does. I'll do a few month recap on it. But I want to thank the Dallas REI for helping me look for something that I hadn't thought of before. I would not have picked this up. I stared at that aisle for several minutes, looped back around, came back. Nikki looked at it, and we're just trying to find something, and this did not stand out to me. And I'm glad that the young lady helped me find something new. Thank you for watching.